Alright guys, what is going on, and welcome to the playoffs. We made the postseason. There we go. After year number one, we had a terrible first year. I think we finished 27th or something, but we ended up getting a decent draft pick. We moved up. We picked Timothy Liljegren there. So we had a rough start. It wasn't looking nice, but we're finally back in the postseason. New Jersey, baby, back in the playoffs for the first time since they went to the Stanley Cup final against the LA Kings. They had Marty Brodeur then. That was a long time ago. We got Corey Schneider now, baby. And we had a pretty good year, 42, 31, and 9 up against the Columbus Blue Jackets, who have a pretty similar record, a little bit different than ours, 40, 34, and 8. So we have our work cut out for us here with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's go ahead and sim to the next game, and we're gonna go over a few comments here. And there's a lot of you guys talking about Santini. A lot of you guys are saying, I hope he scores a Game 7 overtime winning goal. Man, me too. Everyone's saying that. He actually has an ego account, and a lot of people think I run these ego accounts. I swear to God, I do not run these. A lot of people are saying I run them on my own. I don't. I follow all of them because I think they're cool. I do not run these ego accounts. So, I don't know who made this, but there he is, and he says, finish the season with no points. No biggie. I'm a playoff performer. You just wait and see at xTechGaming. So, I mean, I don't know who made this account, but it's hilarious. You guys should all go give it a follow. It's S Santini Ego on Twitter there. Again, I do not run this account. A lot of people think I run the ego accounts. I don't. I do not run the account. So, regardless, we are back in it here, and let's actually go to our lines really quickly. Callum, he is a good guy. What he did is he went through and he calculated everything that they did on our team. So you can see here that McNeil had 10 goals and 12 assists before coming to our team, and then he ended up getting 13 goals. So he only had 3 more goals, 31 points. So I mean, he produced more on the Devils than he did with the Hawks. So that's kind of awesome. Before coming to our team, Cam Fowler had 8 goals and 19 assists. Now, let's see what he ended with. Still 87 overall. I think he had like 37. Yeah, he had 37 points, 10 goals, 27 assists. So had a few goals, had a few more assists. So I think he did pretty good on our team. A plus 21, which is awesome. Let's go ahead here, and I think you have to go to play game and then check out the lines in that way. It's kind of dumb, but how do you do this? Okay, you can see Taylor Hall right there. I think that's Scotty Hartnell, or no, that's Boone Jenner, number 18. That's Boone Jenner. Let's go ahead and view starting lineups. Can we do that for... No, how does this work? Hold on a second. Okay, view opponents. There we go. I finally found it. It's so dumb how you can't look at their roster in the actual GM. It's so stupid. Anyways, so Boone Jenner, Dubinsky, and Cam Atkinson. Okay, that's a lot better than I thought. Boone Jenner got to be really, really good. So did Cam Atkinson, 87 overall. Just a little guy, only 5'8", but he has got up there. Wow, 87 overall. I did not expect him to be that high. Brennan Saad, really good for the second line. William Karlsson, definitely not ideal for the second line center position. And then Nick Foligno. So you got 2 really good wingers with a less than decent second liner, and William Karlsson there. Derek McKenzie, the newest Florida Panthers captain. Scotty Hartnell there, and Oliver Bjorkstrand. So I like that third line. I like Bjorkstrand, and I do like Hartnell as well. You got Davey Clarkman, you got David Clarkson there, Gordon, and Ryan Garbett. So a very grindy fourth line. Pretty decent third line. Their second line is really good aside from Karlsson, and their first line is pretty decent as well. So they got a good squad here in Columbus, and all of the... Oh man, what the hell? Savard is 89. I was going to say their defense is really good as well, but 89 for Savard? Wow. Seth Jones, we all know he gets really, really good. Ryan Murray, Jack Johnson. Wow, their defense is sick. We're going to have a tough time with this team. Let's check out the goaltender. I believe it's that Corpusalo guy. Oh no, it's still Bobrovsky. They have an 89 and an 87. Whew, man, this team is better than I thought. Here's our team. Obviously, Corey Schneider, Anthony Niemi, Hall, Nuge, Palmieri, Boucher, Henrique, Drouin, Zaka, McNeil, Bo Bennett, Devontae Smith-Pelly, Mike Richards, and Hendricks. And then defensively looking like this. I mean, I got to give a defensive nod to them. They got a much better defensive core. I think we're an evenly matched team. I mean, our records are pretty much identical, but I don't know. We're going to have a tough time. Let's go ahead and start the simulation here. I don't think there's anything else we have to do. I think we're just gonna start this thing off right. So I'm hoping that Santini can get a point. I know it's not that important, but I'd love for him to shine through in the postseason here. Let's go. We are at home. We have home ice advantage. First period, 0-0. Okay, the shots are pretty much even. We're two evenly matched teams. Period number 2. Oh, 3-2. Man, it really opened up there. So Boone Jenner, Reed Boucher, Nick Foligno, McNeil, and Seth Jones. So we get our depth players there, McNeil and Reed Boucher, headed into the third period here. Resume the simulation. We're out shooting them, but they got a really good goalie there in Bobrovsky, but we got a really good goalie as well in Corey Schneider. We should get him some run support, and David Clarkson, the fourth liner, makes it 4-2. We got a power play. Come on, getting one now wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Man, he is playing on his head right now. Bobrovsky, he is on the case, and he shuts us down 4-2. All right, Bobrovsky, I see how it is. Cam Fowler's stoked about the ice time, but we dropped game 1 in our home barn. All right, I see how it is. I see how it is. You're getting Clarkson to score on us? Man, we got to step it up here. All right, Hall. All right, Palmieri, our first line. All right, Nuge, Drouin. I need my big guns here. First period. There you go, 1-0. Cam Fowler, the trade deadline acquisition, gets a goal there on Bobrovsky. We're being outshot, but we're up 1-0. Period number 2. There you go, Kyle Palmieri. I call him out. I call out our big guns, and we get 2 big goals from 2 of our best players in Cam Fowler and fucking Ryan Garbett. What's with these fourth liners, man? I said they had a really grindy fourth line, and they're proving it. They're out shooting us by 10, but Corey Schneider is the man with the master plan. Come on, get this guy some insurance here. Get him some insurance, and that's what I'm talking about. God damn, Oliver Bjorkstrand. He ties the game up with 5 minutes left. We're going into overtime here. Resume the sim. Come on, guys. Come on. Play for your goalie here. Play for Schneider. He's played good enough to win, and Ryan Nugent Hopkins, another big acquisition. I call out the first line, and they get 2 goals, and our first line defense gets a big goal. Corey Schneider made 35 saves. Nuge had 2 points, and Palmieri had 3. All right, so we called out our first line. 2 of the 3 people on our first line came through. Let's start calling on line number 2 here. We need some production from our second line. We need Jonathan Drouin. We need Adam Henrique to start stepping up. I wouldn't mind seeing Taylor Hall up there as well. We are in Columbus here. I believe it's the Nationwide Arena. Is that right? I think that's wrong. It might be wrong. I'm not sure. Anyways, first period, 2-1. Okay, Severinsen there, and Gordon and Hartnell. All right, come on here. Period number 2. There you go. Severinsen gets his second of the game. All right, the young kid coming to play. That's what I like to see. Let's go ×8 here. Come on, we're being outshot, but we can win this. I know we can. We got Corey Schneider in net. He's not letting in more than 2 in the third period. He's got this on lock. We just need to get him some offensive support. Fuck, Nick Foligno, I spoke too soon. Man, we're not getting any offensive support here. What is going on? Come on, we cannot rely on our defense. And Taylor Hall, I call this guy out. Boom! There he goes. All right, we need Jonathan Drouin here to step up. We're going into overtime again for the second straight game. Go ahead and resume the sim. We're going to go 30 seconds at a time here. Come on, guys. We need a big, giant goal. Power play. Come on, you can end it here. Oh, man. Santini, that was your call. Come on. Oh, good kill, good kill. We're being outshot like crazy. Come on, man. Play for Schneider. He has stood on his head. He has kept you guys in this. 41 saves already. Oh my god. 3-3, 7 minutes left here in the fourth period. First overtime, another power play. Come on, Cam Fowler. Someone on that power play, end it. Oh my god, Jonathan Drouin, anybody going into double overtime? Oh my god, Corey Schneider's getting into the 50 save range. Holy crap, all right. Double overtime, are you ready? Let's go. This is getting intense. Corey Schneider's getting in the 50 save range, and John Merrill. Oh my god, he scores on Bobrovsky. Holy crap, that was stressful. John Merrill, baby, let's go. John freaking Merrill, an unlikely source. Severinsen had 2 goals. Man, 2 of our 3 goals there came from our defense. Sorry, 2 of our 4. We scored 4? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 of our 4 goals came from our defense. That's awesome. Just to check, just to see, just to have a look-see. Did he get a point? No, he didn't. Santini did not get a point yet. It's all right, though. It's all right. We're being patient with this kid. I know he's going to be good for us. We're up 2-1 here. There you go. That was a huge win. The fans are stoked on that. I'm stoked on that. That was a stressful game. All right, game number 4. They took one in our barn. We took one in their barn. It's even right now. Let's go here. First period. There you go. 2-0. Kyle Palmieri and Adam Henrique. Palmieri's had a hell of a playoff. He's been killing it in this first round. Period number 2. Okay, Cam Atkinson, their first liner, starts to wake up. I think that's his first goal in this series, so hopefully he stays quiet because he's a beast. Devontae Smith-Pelly scores on, oh shit, man, goals coming left, right, and center here. Devontae Smith-Pelly gets one, then Dubinsky gets another one, making it a 1-goal hockey game. I'm not going to say what I said last time about Corey Schneider because he is the man with the master plan. There you go. Now we push them to the brink of elimination here. We could beat them in 5 games. We're up 3-1 here going into game number 5. We are at home. We could make work of the Columbus Blue Jackets real quick. Come on, first period. There you go, 1-0 Bo Bennett. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Period number 2. 2-0 Taylor freaking Hall. There we go. Let's go ahead, times 8 here. Come on, crazier things have happened. There you go, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. I think that is safe to say we're headed into round number 2. I was a little bit scared about Columbus, not gonna lie to you guys, but I think we all really came together and we got rid of them pretty easy in 5 games. Brandon, oh shit, hold on, I may have spoke too soon. Don't tie it up. Oh my god. They score 2 goals a minute apart. Whew, that was stressful, but Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the game-winning goal. There you go, finally. That's awesome. We get past round number 1 in pretty easy fashion. I mean, it wasn't too hard. We beat them in 5 games. That was more, I think I was making it out to be more stressful than it actually was. But I mean, every goal besides game 1 was a 1-goal game. So that was a tight series. Honestly, it could have went either way. I mean, this was an overtime game. This was a double overtime game. And this was in the 3rd period win, and so was that. So, I mean, a very, very close series. That was good, though. That was fun. All right. Thank you very much, Columbus. That was easy-ish, all right? It's only going to get harder from here on out. Who do we got in round number 2? It's going to take a little while here to see who we're up against. So I think we're going to be up against Pittsburgh or Montreal. So one of the two, Pittsburgh or Montreal. Either one, it's going to be a test. You got Crosby, Fleury, Malkin, or you got Radulov, you got Pacioretty, and a little guy you may know by the name of Carey Price. Who is it going to be? It is Crosby, Malkin, Fleury, Kessel. Oh my god. The previous Stanley Cup champions, they're going to want another ring. Malkin and Crosby, they want another ring. This is going to be a very, very exciting round here in round number 2. Let's go ahead and check out the stats. So we're down to the final 8 here. We got Edmonton, San Jose. We got Colorado, Minnesota. And then in the Eastern Conference here, we got a nice all-Canadian matchup. So we got a few Canadian teams in the playoffs. That's not bad. 3 of the 8 are Canadian, which is way better than last year. So we got Ottawa, we got the Habs, and obviously we got Pittsburgh and the New Jersey Devils. So that was a pretty fun round. Let's check out the stats here. We'll actually check out the playoff tree before anything here. And we'll go into the stats. So looks like there's a few tight rounds there. Colorado just got past Chicago, which is a pretty big upset. Looks like the Minnesota Wild beat them in 4 games, beat Calgary in 4 games. Edmonton made quick work of Arizona, beating them in 4 straight. And then you see there San Jose went through the Ducks in 5 games. And then we went through Columbus in 5 games. Pittsburgh went through Toronto in 6. Same deal there with Montreal. They went through Florida in 6 games, and Ottawa went through Tampa in 5. So we got a very tough opponent here in the Pittsburgh Penguins coming up in round number 2. Let's see the points here for round number 1. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins went off. 9 points in 5 games, a +4. Hasn't taken a penalty minute. What a beast. There he is. Kyle Palmieri, 7 points in 5 games. I mean, our whole first line did great. Jonathan Drouin, he didn't score a goal, but he had 4 helpers, so that's not so bad. bad. Cam Fowler there. Our first line is definitely carrying us right now. I'd like to see some more out of Adam Henrique, but 3 points in 5 games ain't that bad. McNeil, no one else is really producing. Santini, boy, still no point, -3, 9 shots though. It's not for a lack of trying. The kid's trying, I know he is. So yeah, there's everything else. A few players with no points. Matt Hendricks, I don't know why he doesn't have a pitcher either. That's kind of weird. Santini, no points. Cody Ceci, no points. That's surprising. Weird, but he is a +1. I'm sure the points will come. I'm not so worried about points. As long as we're winning games, especially in the playoffs, that is all that matters. Corey Schneider, 4-1 with a 2.40 goals against average. He is the man going into round number 2. We got our work cut out for us here in Pittsburgh. I'll see you guys in round number 2. Thanks for watching. Pittsburgh, I'm coming for you.